like when the change happens, when the pain of staying the same is greater than the pain of change. So like your
man.
current situation is just so shit. Like you can't even buy like a $7 Zoom Pro. You're like, come on, man. This is terrible.
That's so real. The sales call ended in 40 minutes. Like,
you gotta close in 40 minutes, bro.
Yeah, like if that thing pops up and it's like this Zoom video is about to end, it's not gonna sign with you.
Oh my, like, yeah, like everyone watching this, I don't want you to underestimate what Andrew just said. Like, pain is a gift. Pain is a serious, like I spent the last 2-3 months searching for pain because I got very comfortable. And I felt like,
just let that sink
genuinely, because I felt like I wasn't getting to the next level that I wanted to get to. I didn't even know, I think I was goalless because I hit my goal so early. Like my goal this year was 100K and I hit it so early back in April. So I think like I had this period of time where I didn't have the next goal. And I was just like very comfortable because like everything is right, clients are right, money is right. And I'm like, no, like I'm 25, what am I doing? Like, why am I like, I cannot be this comfortable when I have all this strength. So I had to spend the last 2 to 3 months manufacturing pain and anger inside of me to create this like next goal that I now want to, you know, go and lock in to achieve.
Yeah, you definitely stay in this stage of like limbo. Not David Senra, but David... Web Spirit Man? David Data. Yeah, he talks about when you achieve a certain purpose or a goal, then there's like a couple months of like, yo, what am I doing? And that's kind of painful. Like it's not fun. Like just the pursuit is what you're after. And when you don't have a goal, that's almost the worst thing ever. And when you look back, you also said that before we filmed, like, you know, the trenches where you've got a goal, you're working towards it. Like when you look back, it's some of the good times actually.
Some of the best days, man.
Yeah, like people are probably in this stage right now.
Oh, you need to love that stage. Like I know it sounds very contradictory to say something like that because like in the moment you don't know. Like I didn't know those were the good days.
Yeah, and in hindsight it's good.
Yeah, in hindsight it's good because like you can just, bro, I used to work so hard. Yeah. Like you just like being able to be like proud of 12-hour days, like 14. I used to sleep at like 4 a.m. because like my time zone is, because I'm working on American time zone and I want to make sure I'm the last to finish working in America. So it's like I'm sleeping at 4 a.m. my own time and it's like I wake up the next day, like how would you defeat me when like sure, I'm not coming from the best privilege, I'm not coming from the right environment, but I can outwork everyone else. That one, like I can beat my chest and say that. So it's like that becomes my advantage. And for you, like in that stage right now, you need to separate, you need to change your definition of goal setting. Like, okay, you set this goal of 10K a month. If the goal is 10K a month, then it would continue to feel like this distant thing that you're not accomplishing and the frustration will make you stop. But if you set the goal of 10K a month and then you also set the goal of everything you need to do to get to 10K a month.
Like action-based goals.
Action-based goals, exactly. Like I call it process goals. It's, I need to do, 200 outreaches a day. Okay, I need to take 3 sales calls every single day. I need to get better at my pitch. I need to, get better at objection handling. Like if you set those goals instead, you start to see incremental progress and you start to like actually reward yourself and feel good that, oh wait, I'm making progress. And before you know it, like 10K becomes too small. Like once you get good at all those things, like so much money comes as a result of it.
Yeah.
I like what you mentioned now previously. It's like you can't be so comfortable when you have so much strength at such a young age. What do you mean by that?
It's like, I think of it as a wastage of talent or, gifts
Wasted
from God.
potential.
Yeah. It's like, God gave you this body. God gave you this mind. God gave you all this energy. And you just choose to chill. Because I believe your 20s are the time you have the most energy in your life. Like, getting into 30s, you're still strong, but it's not like your 20s. You have more responsibility. You have a wife. You have children. So realistically, you can't take the same amount of risks. You can't, work as hard as you were working.
Because the next day,
because there's
could
so much
work
else.
until 4 a.m. and the next day up at 8. So,
Exactly. But like if I have kids, I can't be doing that, right? So it's like maximizing this period of time to push yourself and truly see how much you can become. Like you can set a big bold goal. Like for me, when I was living in Nigeria, I had this prayer list, right, that I wrote my goals on back in 2020. And at this time, like this was the time I couldn't afford my website subscription. And on the prayer list, I was literally praying to God to provide the money to pay for like that website subscription. And like the very next thing on that list was praying to hit 50K in a year. And then last year, when we had like our first big month, we had like this 15-day period where we hit 57K. 3 months later, I found that prayer list and I was like, oh my God, I used to pray for 50K in a year. And like, I just did that in 15 days.
Yeah.
So it's like, that's what can happen when you choose to maximize your energy, when you choose to utilize your potential. The goal you set becomes even smaller than what you are able to accomplish.
And when you hit 10K, what was like some of the things you changed to get to like 50 and then 100? Were there even things you changed?
Okay. When I was at 10K, what were the things I changed to get to 50 and 100?
Let's maybe start from 0 to 10,
okay.
From 10 to 50, and from 50 to 100. That's a good way to look at it.
Okay, good. So from 0 to 10, I'll tell you what I was doing wrong and then what I had to do right. What I was doing wrong was sounding like everyone else and not being aware of the competition, of just like how much competition there is and how many people are good enough. So I thought it was just enough to like identify as a copywriter or marketing agency and just come on and say, hey, I'm going to run your Facebook ads. And the moment I had I had 41 sales calls with like, no conversions, all rejections. And on one of those sales calls, someone told me, he said that I get like 20 of you in my DMs every day trying to sell this Facebook ads thing to me. And then I that made me think. I was like, that actually makes sense. Like if I was in his shoes, I wouldn't buy either. Like it's like I was doing the inputs, I was being consistent, working hard for like 10 months at this time where I booked those 41 sales calls. So it's like I'm showing up, but I'm showing up in the wrong way. And then I realized that, okay, it makes sense that this person is not buying. What is my advantage and how can I remove all the risk and how can I, pitch myself in a way that people will see me as different? And so I like to call this shift, going from skill seller to more of like a growth creator. People, I saw this interesting statistic about a year ago, which was that there's 33 million businesses in the United States, right, which we all want to work for. Out of that 33 million, only 12 million of them make money. So about 12.5 million of them make less than 100K a year. And only 1.4 million make above 100K to 500K a year. So that's who we're all fighting for, that 1.4 million. If you go on LinkedIn and you search like freelance writer or marketing agency, you would see like 5 million results pop up. So there's like 5 million people in just like this small niche. I haven't spoken about like graphic designers and all this other stuff. In this small space, fighting for 1.4 million businesses that have the money to pay them. And okay, like it makes sense that they're not going to want to buy my feed because it just seems like wasting money. Most of the people on this call are probably in the less than 100K mark. So I needed to think, okay, no, how do I help these people not see it as they are throwing money away, but rather they are investing in this person who can get them to the 100 and 500K mark that you're looking for. So that's when I started to like pay attention to my mentor ahead of me, right? Charlie Morgan, right? At the time, he was running like this 600K consulting firm. I was like, I started paying attention to like the patterns, what exactly they're doing, how he mastered client acquisition. And I was like, okay, you know what? I'm going to do something crazy and I'm going to go out and say I can help people get similar results. I can help people create this kind of growth in their service-based business. If I don't do it, don't pay me.
Oh, that was your guarantee?
That was my guarantee. Like, and before this pitch, I was pitching 1,500 a month for Facebook ads retainer. And then when I pitched this, I pitched it as 12K. I was like, okay, no, like 5-month contract, right? So pay me 12K if in 5 months I don't bring you enough business, to pay for that money that you paid, then I'll refund you everything, free of charge, like no questions asked. And I put myself through crazy pain for like 1-2 months. I didn't know what I was doing, but I knew that I'm only going to learn on the field. And then like in the 3rd month, I helped this person make like 36K in a single week. I was like, okay, cool.
So you don't have to refund him. That's good. You got the money.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Okay. So I was like, okay, I'm on to something here. Like, okay, like the fact that I could actually say that I can do this and make it happen, I was very proud of myself. But also it showed me that, okay, like now I've truly separated myself from everyone else. Because like, I'm not just a marketing agency anymore. I'm not just a copywriter anymore. I'm someone who can actually make you money. Like, I know what to do to make your business money, which means every time I tell you that, there's no reason for you to not want to invest in me. So like, that was a big switch, that got me to 10K.